with the Big Bang. Your argument is lacking in all scientific merit.
Show opens up on Sheldon berating one of the guys for how dumb they are compared to himself cliché.
Yeah, that's Sheldon's character. He thinks he's smarter than everyone else. Get used to it.
It is well established. Superman cleans his uniform.
And it's all about the comic books cliché.
You know why? Because the books fucking matter.
Which is worse, obvious product placement or obvious product placement avoidance? Answer, it doesn't matter. Cine drops the ding hammer down on both.
Actually, the answer is complaining about product placement.
I think we can safely assume that all Kryptonian condiments were destroyed when the planet Krypton exploded.
Maybe, but I'll bet there's still a Kryptonian Twinkie.
Skip.
Kandorian Drake, I give up. You can't have a rational argument with this man.
See, being pedantic is hilarious. Nitpicking movies is fun. Millions of Nielsen households can't be wrong.
Except for when you do it.
No, not all at once. Then how? Now, Sheldon.
Why did Sheldon stand up? He has the exact same view Howard does.
The exact same view? You know Sheldon's taller than Howard, right?
Yeah, Dr. Gablehauser said if I wanted to set something up in the photo multiplier lab that you'd be able to give me a hand.
You want to work with me?
Actually, he just asked you to set something up for him. Leonard reads way too much into a simple request, but still somehow manages to get women like Joyce and Penny to sleep with him. I'm not sure what those two things have to do with each other, but seem like as good a time as any to say f***ing Leonard.
But he did want to work with him, and probably would have asked himself if Leonard hadn't first.
Aside from this using talcum powder for wee bowling joke not being funny, it also feels wrong for the character. He's fastidious and technologically astute. In what world does he A, think this would help, and B, not freak out about the particles gumming up the Wiimote?
I'll give you the second point, but real bowlers actually do use talcum powder, as it helps them better grip the ball. And Shelley's all about sports roleplay. Just look at this.
My father taught me archery as a child. What do you think you're doing?
Shooting at a target?
With what?
An arrow.
Really? I didn't see you draw one from your quiver. Leonard, the people at Nintendo can only go so far in helping us recreate an actual athletic experience. We have to do our part too.
We're in a rock band.
No. We play Rock Band on our Xbox.
Nice motivational speech from our lead guitarist.
Oh, so it's a running joke. Well, if I'd known that, I would have probably...
Again, skip.
That, Charlie Brown, is what boredom is all about.
Charlie Brown? In what Charlie Brown special does an adult speak like a lesson to Charlie Brown? In what Charlie Brown special do the adults even comprehensible humans who don't speak trombone?
That's a joke, boy. You missed it. Went right past you. You gotta keep on your toes. What toes that is?
But you haven't given me a gift. You've given me an obligation.
Unprotected sex.
That's not what he meant, and you know it.
This is not a real atom.
The physicists I know are indoorsy and pale.
That's physicist. Just.
That's the point.
Yes?
And Sheldon heard Leonard's slight tap on the door. How exactly? Did he have prior knowledge that this rather unfunny bit could unfold right in front of him? Was he reading Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven and thought he was hearing a visitor tapping at his chamber door? Is this show funny?
Sheldon is explained to have exceptional hearing many times in the show.
Sheldon asked for a ride to the mall on Wii Bowling Night, but this is at least a day or two later, because Leonard has already hung out with Dave again and had his motorcycle accident, and Sheldon was home then. And yes, I guess they could have set up a different day to go to the mall because they couldn't go that evening.
And I'm going to stop you right there, as you have just answered yourself.
Let's say for a moment that I accept the bath item gift hypothesis.
Roll nerd commercials.
Wait, don't you mean...
Roll credits.
I don't understand what you're talking about, and you're making me a little uncomfortable.
A little. After almost 30 episodes, I've created 876 new safe words for every new cringy situation this show has presented me with, and all I have to say to that is, Hamster Paisley.
How is that a sin of, you know what, never mind, skip?
By the way, my leg is killing me. Thanks for asking.
This show attempts to have a running joke about a lame leg, and the irony of that conceptual idea is way funnier than any part of its actual execution.
Just like all of your jokes.
101 totally cool science experiments for kids.
You know, because you're so into science.
See, this is a fun callback to an offhand remark earlier in the episode, and then it comes full circle and creates a pretty funny joke at the end. I'm not removing a sin.
I'm going to stop you right there again, because you're seeing something you like.